Yes, this is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's good for a first down near the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Wideouts now clustered. The RPO caught to the right. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run ball. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for 6. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Defense, ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Same tailback, another carry. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it from the gun. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. He keeps it on the design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back. It's Williams. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. A handoff to the back. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Fires quickly to the left. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackle after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to throw again. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The pocket breaking down. And they get to completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
To throw, it's Williams. Pass caught. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Here, the quarterback, his primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
He'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And this one is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And there's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught. Completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. Full step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Send the back in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on first and 10.
Philly. 2-0, check.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. To throw, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. To the right side, complete. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to
who's in the clear. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Michigan. They couldn't stop him there. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Williams. He's running out of time here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds his target. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
First and 10 play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw testing the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He finds the running back in the flat. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31, Georgia, 14.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, but he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The receiver makes the grab. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A completion sets up a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Catch made on the out route. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Handoff from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed on that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Williams. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they set up with the best possible field position. 1st down and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Wolverines! They continue to roll up the score.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is good.
Georgia, 21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Recovered by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Williams. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Brought down at the 8-yard line.
The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
The pass is intercepted. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. At the 20. The 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be a return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Scanning the field, it's Williams. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just...
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they tack on the extra point. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.